Hi YouTube, hi guys, it's KMC Stilo. I'm here to share with you guys some things that I found in TJ Maxx. One of them is a really cute notepad, and of course it has a cute little owl on it. Isn't it beautiful? And it says, "It's owl good." It's so cute. I loved it. I fell in love with it the second I saw it. And I also fell in love with this little pen that it came with white and pink polka dots. So I love it. I think I'm probably gonna use it in one of my planners as well. Can't wait to open this up. I'm probably gonna end up hole punching it and putting it in my planner as well, because I need to have this in my planner. It's just too cute, and this would definitely cheer me up. Like, he is just adorable. And look at those eyes. It's so cute. It's just a notepad. It was $2.99 and I got it at TJ Maxx. I also got another one of these, the EK Tools permanent tape runner. I had to get another one of these. Could never have enough of these, just because they're so useful to glue things onto my pages, cards, etc. I mean, you could glue anything with these, stickers, anything, and there's only $1.49, so very inexpensive. And then besides that cute, adorable little owl pad, there was also two more items that I found that, even though I should not have spent the money on it, because right now I'm trying to save and stay on budget, I just could not help myself. I don't know if I've told you guys, but besides being a planner addict, I'm a book addict. I love to read. I've always loved to read. This is something that I've been crazy about since I was a little girl. I remember I was born in the Dominican Republic, and my grandmother used to have this room that was locked, and in that room she had like a sack full of books, and I'm guessing it was books from my aunts and uncles when they went to school. And my grandmother is very jealous about her things. She doesn't like for anyone to look through her stuff or touch her stuff, and she considered that like her things. I mean, it was a room that she had in a house, in the back of a house. And so I would sneak in there, you guys, and go through the sack. And this was I'm from the country, like from like a poor part of what we call the campo in the island of the Dominican Republic. And I would sneak in there, and it would be dark, and it would be dusty, and there was no air, and it would be really hot, and I would just submerge myself. And this was when I was about 7-8 years old, into these sacks that were dirty, because the sacks used to contain these meals. I don't know what they're made of, but they're used to feed the pigs, because in DR, in the country, a lot of people raise pigs so they can sell them and make money. That's how a lot of people make money when they're poor. So these things used to have what they feed the pigs in it. So I used to have like a lot of that left over. But I knew that there was books in there, so I used to dig through the sacks and take out the books, and I would sneak them out so I could read them, because I was just so much in love with reading. And when my grandmother would find out, I would get a spanking for going in there in the first place without permission, and for also taking the books without permission. So for some reason, when I was a child, I would always get in trouble for wanting to read. It's the funniest thing. But anyways, so as you guys have known, the next thing that I'm going to share with you guys are some books. So this is the first one. It says Now Panic and Freak Out. This was $4.99. I just went through, it says in the back, bad advice for good people. And when I went through the pages, it's basically like a whole bunch of quotes from many different people. Like right here, you guys can see this one is from John Lennon, and it says, "Time you enjoy wasting was now wasted." So this was one of the ones that I read through when I was looking through the book real quick. And when I read some of them, including that one, I was like, oh my god, I have to have this. And then I even thought of like ripping out the pages, hole punching them, and putting them in between my weeks in my planner, so that way I could just have like something like this to read and look at through my weeks. But then I figured no, I don't want to ruin the book. I love books, and it's such a nice book. So I guess what I could do is somewhere in my week, just write down the quote, like look through the book, pick out a quote that just pops open and write it on a different week every week. So that way I could have a little piece of this book with me. But I just love a lot of the quotes like that it has. I haven't read through all of them yet, but I guess that's a good way also for me to read through all of them. Every day I'll just open up to a page and I'll write down that quote onto my planner. Don't let aging get you down. It's too hard to get back up. And that is by John Wagner. I love this book. If you guys go to TJ Maxx, and you guys should check this out. They also had another one. I don't remember the title of it, but it was somewhat similar to this. But I just love this one. It makes me laugh. These quotes make me laugh, and I need stuff like that in my life. And then the other book that I got, which I could not just leave the store without. It says The Happiness Project, One Sentence Journal. It's a 5-year record. Now, a few weeks back, I saw a video here on YouTube. I forget the name of the female that did the video. And she had a similar journal to this that she found in Barnes & Noble. And I think hers, it had like a question that it would ask, and you would answer that question, and it was for like the 5-year record. It would say, I was ask a question, and you would just answer that question for that year, for that day, I believe, or that year. But this one is just like, you just get to write, like for example, it says, like over here, it says January 12th. It'll have a quote. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. And it's a Buddhist saying. So it has January 12th. So I guess January 12th, I'll just put, I'm going to start this January of 2014 actually. So I'm going to put 2014 right there. And then I'm going to write a sentence just kind of summarizing something special that happened that day, or just what happened that day if nothing special did happen. And then I move on to January 13th. And then I put 2013. And I write down a sentence of what happened that day. So I really, really love this because I'm going to have a record, 5-year record of what happened every day for 5 years. And it's just, to me, this is so compact. There's 5 years in this little book that I can just look back one day, or maybe my grandchildren, who knows, can look back and say, oh, what was my grandmother doing May 3rd? And let's see, of the year 2015. So they'll just go down the line, 2015, and they'll read what happened to me that day or what I went through that day. So, or I myself could look back using this little book and see what happened on such and such day on such and such year. So when I saw the female that did the video with a book similar to this, I knew that I just needed to have a book like that. And when I went to TJ Maxx the other day and I saw this book, I think I like even screamed out loud because I was like, yes, I found one. And the price of it is $7.99, so it's not bad. I don't know how much it is in Barnes & Noble, but I'm glad that I have my own now. So I think that's it. That's all I wanted to share with you guys. I'm sorry if I rambled on. I'm also trying to work on not saying as much, but I think I also need to work on my rambling. So if you guys have some advice as to how I can not ramble as much, I will be open to listening to that, because I do care about what you guys think. And when you guys leave me a comment and make some suggestions, I do try to improve on my videos or on my talking or on my ums. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys, if you guys love to read, you guys can check these books out either in Barnes & Noble or in TJ Maxx, because I believe that they are also available, and they should also be available in Barnes & Noble or probably any bookstore. So give them a try, guys. I am in love with these books. I cannot wait for January 2014 to start using my 5-year journal and this one as well, to write down these quotes on my weekly pages. Yay! Okay, bye guys.